I live? Is it working? Do I exist? Welcome back! Well, that sucked. I don't even know if it's gonna hold out. My internet completely frazzled itself. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I completely destroyed my YouTube. My YouTube is now completely broken. Please tell me you didn't find the footage. Please tell me.
I just don't realize the other person likes me.
And I was just scared that I was gonna, like, ruin our friendship.
I can't believe that you doctored an entire stream just to make it look like syrup feet. I would never do such a thing. I would never. That clearly wasn't me. So my YouTube is completely destroyed. Because as you can see, every time that I tried to go live, it put an upcoming. So now my YouTube just says my balls are big, 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 my balls are big. Notify me! My balls are big, my balls are big, my balls are big. My balls are big, my balls are big. Oh, my balls are big. And then here we go, I'm now live. All scheduled for 7/26 on November 18th, which has already happened. That's already happened. How can it be upcoming if that's already happened? You know the fandom likes to give Zhongli from Genshin 2 penises because he's a dragon and lizards have 2 penises? I wish you had 2 penises so that I could chop your penis off twice. Now, please tell me that my stream didn't end with me literally screaming, "Oh no." And then immediately after I screamed, "Oh no," my stream just cut out. I wasn't saying "oh no" because of my internet, I was saying "oh no" because of Squid. It just did. I just went, "Oh no!" My stream, I went, "uh-oh." Imagine if there was like a woman and she was an octopus and she had tentacles and she wrapped them around you and she dragged you to the bottom of the ocean and you drowned and died. Would that be cool or what? SpongeBob is tomorrow. SpongeBob actually came out today, but I gotta finish Gex 3 before I play it.
Oh, hold up. Time to lock in.
Yo, Alexa, remind me of my winning streak?
You haven't dropped around in 2 weeks.
Let's go! Alexa, I just crushed that round.
Your goal should be to get big enough to make videos like this. If you guys ever see me in an official Amazon Alexa ad and I'm gaming, said Alexa and keeps going.
Knew you had it in the bag. You are goated with the sauce, Phase Rug.
You are goated with the sauce.
Should we send Sherman the same take this L gift again?
What about 1,000 tissue boxes this time? Check your Amazon cart.
Yo, I'm dead.
Checking the phone that tells you if you died. You are goated with the sauce, Phase Rug. I'm officially off soda, no more pop.
Big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, it's okay. SpongeBob, big guy, it's okay. SpongeBob, big guy, it's okay. It's okay.
Not gonna lie, SpongeBob Big Guy Pants Okay has been stuck in my head for like 3 days. I started the saying goated with the sauce. Sleep, as long as you're here, where's Half-Life? Where is Half-Life? Is there still a chance today? I know it's getting a little late, but is there still a chance? Tomorrow for sure. My balls are big. It's Deltarune tomorrow all over again. I'm not saying that Gabe Newell cares about the Game Awards because, like, I don't think he does. But it does feel like something you would show off at the Game Awards. It is a little funny, the idea of, like, a week before the Game Awards, they announce Half-Life 3. What the hell is that thing? It's disgusting. Gabe Newell comes on the stage and announces Peggle 3. If he just counts to 3, that would be crazy. Gabe Newell gets on stage and he's like, 1, and the crowd starts like murmuring and whispering, and he goes, 2, and then the crowd starts screaming, and then he says, 3, and a big 3 pops up behind him in orange, and everybody just starts screaming and stabbing each other. Everybody starts crying. They cut to footage of New York Times Square and everybody's like on the floor screaming. Plot twist, it's Peggle 3. Gabe Newell gets on stage. Peggle 3! Roblox Jailbreak 3. What would you do if a big 3 popped up on screen and everybody lost their shit, and then Gabe Newell's like, that's right, Portal 3. Or he's like, Left 4 Dead 3. I'm not gonna lie, if he went Team Fortress 3, I would, like, actually be really excited. But there's other... The whole Valve can't count to 3 joke is because all of their games ended at 2. It could be Portal 3, it could be so many 3s. Dota 3. Can you imagine a new orange box? A new orange box that has Half-Life 3, Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3, Dota 3... Artifact 3. Even though Artifact doesn't have a 2, it would still be Artifact 3. Orange Box 3. Gabe Newell gets on stage and says 4. They pull a Garden of Ban and they announce... they announce Half-Life 4. Half-Life 3 still isn't coming out. It's ridiculous, but imagine. Goat Sim doesn't have a 2 either. What was my cat doing? Does anybody actually play Dota, or is it a fake game made up of bots? I think Dota's biggest legacy is Yandere Dev drinking a cup of cum and saying, enjoy your Dota. I think that's the lasting legacy of Dota. They're 80% likely making Team Fortress 3. Do you know how much money they would make off of hats if they just made TF3? I never really talked about it, but you guys saw the Counter-Strike stuff, right? Counter-Strike used to have its own economy because you could gamble for rare knives and then sell the knives. So there were knives that cost thousands of dollars. And in the latest update, they made it to where you could cash in your old knives and turn them into rare knives. And it caused the market to get flooded with so many rare knives that the value, like, tanked. Knives that were worth, like, $8,000 dropped to being, like, $200. There were people that, like, made their life savings off of Counter-Strike knives, waking up and it's like seeing the stock market crash. Like, they're like, I lost everything. They did that intentionally because they're planning something. People lost millions. Dota is an acronym, Defense of the Ancients. Dota. The sound of the waves, the smell of the water, the rolling Katamari. Oh, joy. Good work, Dangle. Not as glorious as the sea. This is pool-sized and it's slippery. It's that octopus. It's Cousin Nick. What were you doing on Earth? You weren't stealing food. Cousin Whaleson. What were you doing on Earth? You were swimming. I like the little sushi cousin. He's cute. My knife. Speaking of the economy completely crashing, two big things again about the AI bubble. One is a company, I think like 2 months ago, invested $300 billion into OpenAI, and they announced today that they have a profit of negative $74 billion, which isn't good. And the big one is that tomorrow, NVIDIA is posting their profits. NVIDIA is the company that is currently worth trillions that is holding up the entire stock market. And if they come out tomorrow and announce that they lost money, everybody's gonna sell, and the stock market might actually destroy itself. It's worth $5 trillion. Speaking of the economy, did you see that no more penis? What do you mean, no more penis? This was my reaction to the Counter-Strike 2 skin collapse. What do you mean, no more penis?
Did you see the CS2 skin market crash? What? No? What the hell did they do? Dude, what happened to my inventory? Stop!
Bro, I can tell from a glance that I just lost so much.
Oh my god, my MP5 SD third drop. This was a 1 of 1. I won this from a gamble. I'll never financially recover from this. Goldbretta's colony. Oh my god. This was gonna pay.
I love how he's not looking at rare guns. He's looking at, like, the default guns that were selling for 7 cents and now they're worth 1 cent. Which, to be fair, I guess is kind of still technically a loss. Plus 40%. I'm gonna be Johnson. I don't think they will have lost money. I think if Nvidia comes out and announces that they lost like $400 billion and that they're not profitable, and it'll be really funny tomorrow. I want to imagine tomorrow being the funniest news day of all time. The funniest news day of all time tomorrow is Nvidia lost money, the stock market crashes, Half-Life 3 gets announced, Great Depression. I don't know what else you could announce tomorrow to make it the best news day ever. Trump dies. Trump also dies tomorrow, and that's also in the news. Trump dead at 79. Thank you, Mr. Beast. Check my YouTube revenue. Oh yeah, when you said no more penis, you meant no more pennies. Yeah, they announced today that pennies are done. They officially minted the last penny. They're not making pennies anymore. McDonald's already announcing that they will start rounding up and rounding down because here is my YouTube revenue. $20. The $20. The $20. The $20 bill. What am I going to do with this $20 bill? Wow. Wowzers. The 20. Hey, TL, do you know? That's 20 McChickens. Inflation's is crazy. You mean it's a nickel for your thoughts now? They knew they couldn't give you pennies anymore, so they gave you a 20. Give it to your editors. That's my goal. That's my goal, that's my dream, is if I can one day make like $60 to $100 on YouTube, I'm gonna start giving it to all you guys and start making you edit. I will officially begin paying my editors instead of making you do manual slave labor for cheap. $100? How much are you paying this? I'm not gonna give you $100 for a video, but I would split that. Sorry for not having a teal Halloween video ready this year. It's all good. I got 18 videos of you eating nuts. So, I mean, it all worked out in the end. Roll up wooden objects. Would you pay a cent? 1 penny per video. Yes, rather fabulous. We vacation here before. Make way for the king. We wish to take a dip. Coming along, Johnson. Today's task is a ship. Gather lumber for a fancy ship. Did anyone think this through? Others would build a ship with love. We cannot fathom this, but let's roll with the punches. Take the baton, Johnson. I gotta throw my little guy up on. We just got blank before GTA 6. Is this generation's version of Half-Life 3 confirmed? I don't think GTA 6 is coming out next year. I genuinely don't. I genuinely don't. I don't think we're getting it until PS6. Oh, this is so cute. Shut up. What do you mean this is the wrong picture? Georgia. Welcome to Skull Island. I haven't played GTA 5 yet. Well, now I've got plenty of damn time.
Peter, there's no man on the wing. There is, I saw it! Peter, stop being ridiculous. I'm telling you, lift up the shade, there's a man on the wing! Fine.
I wonder if there's anybody that's, like, genuinely scared of this, because I am. Have I voted in the Game Awards yet? No. But I wrote down a bunch of stuff that was nominated that I want to play, so I can try it out. You must roll up wood. Construct a huge wood. For now, we'll give you 7 minutes to make wood. Do it now? Why? Half of the stuff I haven't played. There's a lot of stuff that's nominated that I want to play. I don't want to vote for something just because I want to play it. I want to try it. Next week, I'm going to start Expedition 33. I want to play Dispatch. I want to play Ball Pit. I want to play... This is Michael Jackson. Timed level, by the way. I'm so good at this. Apparently Expedition 33 is indie. It's crazy because it kinda is. Like, it was only made by, like, 30 people. I think they published it themselves. I don't know. Not kinda, it just is. Expedition 33 is kind of crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's winning Game of the Year. I'm pretty sure it's winning Game of the Year. Because I'm seeing so many people that hate RPGs, which those people are stupid, by the way. But I'm seeing people that, like, hate RPGs saying it's the best RPG ever. And I'm like, damn, I wonder what people who love RPGs think of it. What is Expedition 33? It's a low-budget indie RPG that looks like a AAA high-budget RPG. People don't know how they did it. Apparently, it's also just, like, real good. It's in 12 categories. It has more categories than Baldur's Gate 3 had. God damn. Also, the best part about it is that it's an RPG that's short. Apparently, you can beat the entire game in about 15 hours. And believe me, that's amazing, because there's nothing more I hate than a Skyrim RPG that takes 400 hours to beat. I love games that are just hit and don't take too long. Claire Obscura is so good, the music, graphics. Well, if you want to see me stream it, I'm starting it next week, so... And then I'm either going to vote for it for Game of the Year, or I'm going to go, this sucks! That being said, I'm really mad that this game wasn't nominated for anything, because this is my Game of the Year. I might be extremely biased, but this is my Game of the Year, because it's a new Katamari for the first time since 2009, and every second I play it, I'm filled with whimsy. You can beat Skyrim in less than 15 hours if you know what you're doing. There are rumors that GTA 7 has started pre-production. I saw rumors that they're starting Red Dead Redemption 3. And I'm like, is that what it's going to be forever? Is just GTA Red Dead, GTA Red Dead? When am I ever going to get Bully 2? God damn it. I want Bully 2. Food theory. Stop putting pineapple on pizza. 1 hour ago.
I have a loaded question for you.
You're not MatPat. Surprising Deltarune isn't in any categories? Is Deltarune not in indie? Oh, Deltarune's not done yet. Deltarune, I'm sure when Deltarune Chapter 5 comes out, it'll be nominated. Okay, here we go. This will be really funny. This is the guy that said Arc Raiders. The new multiplayer RPG where you have to like talk to other players should have been nominated. So here he is waiting for Arc Raiders to be nominated.
From Kojima Productions.
Bias.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Bias paid off Nintendo.
Hades 2
That
from
makes sense.
Supergiant Games.
Hollow Knight. That makes sense.
Silk Song from Team Cherry. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 from Warhorse Studios.
The world's just not ready
There
for
you have it, your nominees for
the world is just not ready for AI in video games. Not yet. They're just not ready. They're just not ready. But hey, at least they nominated it for something. I genuinely thought they wouldn't nominate it for anything because they were scared to get backlash. But at least they nominated it for something.
That's the big thing is Arc Raiders got AI voices in it and stuff. Arc Raiders uses AI, and I think most people are against it. I saw people getting really mad because a reviewer gave Arc Raiders a 4 because of all of its uses of AI. And they're like, you shouldn't factor in AI when reviewing a game. That shouldn't matter. You should review the game for the game. You shouldn't factor in the AI. And everybody's like, no, maybe you should. Maybe you should. Bias Nintendo. Donkey Kong Bonanza was like one of the most addicting games I played. I think if you're gonna buy a Switch 2, that's the game you should get. I like Mario Kart World, but I wouldn't recommend getting a Switch 2 for Mario Kart World, but Donkey Kong Bonanza is incredible. So the idea of looking at that game and saying, bias, Nintendo paid them off, doesn't deserve it. Like, give me a break. It's like saying you shouldn't factor in the ingredients when making food. Yo, you should just be reviewing these cupcakes as is. Who cares if there's, you know, arsenic in it? There's a little bit of blood in it. Who cares? Who cares? There's a few of my pubes. A few of my pubes are on top of the cupcake, but you shouldn't factor that in when reviewing it. If you're really gonna give my cupcake a lower score because it has my pubes in it, then you're just being biased and nitpicky. The only thing at the Game Awards that I think was genuinely completely snubbed and makes me really mad is the Sonic 3 movie. I cannot believe that wasn't nominated for Best Adaptation. But the Minecraft movie, the Until Dawn movie, the Devil May Cry TV show. What happened to a Zelda game a year? There's still time. But it just means you're probably getting 2 Zelda games next year. Yo, please, I want a number. Octopath Traveler fans, when they find out they have to review games based off gameplay. Minecraft movie is going to win because Chicken Jockey. Give me a number between 1 and 18. 4. Have I voted yet? No. I know voting's lasting a little while, so I'm waiting to play some stuff. Because there's some stuff in there that I hadn't heard about that looks really fun. And I want to try it first. So I'll probably vote, like, a few days before the awards. I'll vote for Miko. I'll vote for the VTuber girl. I mean, who else am I going to vote for? The potato guy? They don't count things that come out after nominations are over. That's the thing, is that the Game Awards was like before the Sonic movie even came out. Game Awards was like December 6th and the Sonic movie came out December 20th. The idea is like whatever comes after the Game Award becomes nominated, but it was so long ago that it's like they forgot. They like forgot about it, which is funny because the year before they nominated the Knuckles TV show. We're excited to unveil Half-Life... Alex. This tweet's from 2019. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to rip off your arms. I don't know. I never cheated on you. I love you, babe. I didn't mean to send that. They're just mad because the Sonic franchise has won every adaptation award that it's been a part of. I was really excited for... Yeah, I'm just... that just upsets me. It's really funny to live in a world where the Sonic 3 movie is the highest reviewed video game adaptation of all time. Or at least the movie, because I guess the goddamn Last of Us show is the highest rated TV show. But, what would you rather watch, Hedgehog or Last of Us? It's set! It's happening! It's happening! Did they just announce it? No! No! I don't believe you! I do not believe you! There is no way that at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday, they're gonna drop Half-Life 3. That is not the type of news they're dropping at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. Elon died? Sleep is clearly talking about Half-Life 3. He's not talking about Elon Musk. If Elon Musk died, he wouldn't come to my chat and say, Teal, it's happening. Because that would imply that Elon Musk is currently dying. Like, they're live streaming him bleeding out from a car crash. Teal, it's happening. It could go either way. I'm not gonna Google is Elon dying. Dota 3. Hang on, we have to wait for the trailer to load. We have to wait. I'm so excited for the trailer. Guys, I've been waiting years for this. I can't wait. I can't wait. I wonder if Gordon's in this one or if it's gonna be Alex. You know, I wonder how the graphics are gonna. Oh. I can't believe you would deceive me like this. When's Half-Life Gordon? The next game is called Half-Life Gordon instead of Half-Life 3. What if the next game is Half-Life 2 Episode 3? Like, they literally go screw it and they release Half-Life Episode 3. There's a chance. There's gotta be a chance. I need this clock. I need this clock to win. Help! Go, there we go, there we go. Get as much as I can with my last 3 seconds on the clock. How did I only get a B rank? Oh, that's my ship. It's a pretty good ship. Have you constructed a cool... I bet if you get a higher rank, it's a bigger ship. That's what they were going to do initially. I think they also knew they'd have to put Keanu Reeves on stage for like the 4th year in a row. That would have been awesome, though. Is this the best Katamari game? I think so. I think We Love Katamari, which was Katamari 2, is kind of always the best one. But the more I play this, the more I'm like, I think this is the new best one. I didn't mean to add an image of a koala calf. Oh, they did. The best mobile game award is going to be so funny because it's basically every horrible fan base is going to complain if they lose to Uma Masume. I'm not going to lie, there is a Sonic game nominated for best mobile game, and I'm still voting for the anime Horse Girl game. Forgetting time, and then this ship pooping up from a ship. Why, this ship delights us. It's a considerable size. Seemingly capable of adapting to whatever life throws at it, but it's small! We don't feel the love! It's Uma Musume, not Uma Musume, not Uma Masume. Well, isn't Masume a sword? I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm playing Balatro, and it's been scoring for 20 minutes. How are you today, Mr. Child Marriage? I'm doing great. I have no idea how you're playing default Balatro and getting 20 minutes of scoring when I can't get past, like, 14 million points. How does one make a Katamari game better? I don't think you can. The concept is just inherently untouchable. The most you can do is just add content. I fear of living long enough to see this game get, like, photorealistic graphics with, like, photorealistic people. The award is just going to be Silksong and Hades. That's another one I wanted to try is Hades 2. Because I really, really liked Hades 1, but I hear Hades 2 is really good. Silksong, I'm in no rush to play Silksong. I'll probably play it next year or the year after. I'm just waiting to see if they add DLC to it, but then again, the DLC would probably take like 4 years. Our intuition is never wrong. The SS Prince is fired up. We're going to another era. When's the next weird game stream? I was going to do the rest of the weird games on the next horror game stream, which I think is going to be holiday themed. I think I'm going to do the next cursed horror game early December. It'll be holiday. What is this? Greece? Greece? Ancient Greek? Does anybody like ancient Greek? Does anybody think it's cool? I mean, you got Hercules and Hades and everybody from Hercules. We've reached ancient Greece. Temples, amphitheaters, philosophy, sculptures, olives, Pegasus, pizza, squid ink pasta, and all that jazz. I like white marble. Why is 2 of the best fighter nominees just collections? Because they haven't been releasing any any fighting games. Yo, when's the Saturday commercial stream? You better not come around and say that you wanted a commercial stream now. Your life had a change of heart. Every day I wake up and say, when's the commercial stream? Who is this cousin? Cousin's gross. The one we bullied you out of as a joke. When is the next Wacky Wednesday? I work Wednesdays. Wacky Wednesday's never happening again. Oh yeah, I forgot. 2 things. One, I have to wrap up in an hour because we're filming the podcast. And the reason we're filming the podcast so late is because I had to go to work at 6 a.m. today because I shot another commercial. I was in a commercial today. I must ask a favor, O King. I wish to hold an academic discussion with Socrates. Nonetheless, the philosophers refuse to make my acquaintance. Please roll them up. Roll up the philosophers. Did I have a speaking role? There were no speaking roles. I did get 4 roles, though. I have 4 roles in the commercial that rank from unimportant to very important. I'm gonna list out my 4 roles in order of least important to important. Role 1 is guy sitting in a chair from the back. So you see the back of my head. Role number 2 is guy in the background of a scene walking through a door. Role number 3 is guy who brings a plate of fries to the table. And my biggest role, role number 4, the elf. The most important role I had in the commercial today was the elf. Oh, it's Paula. Why are you sleeping? It's not sleep, it's meditation. Okay, we have a job for you. We want people who look wise. Maybe you'll benefit from their wisdom. Get rolling, Paula. Strike while it's hot. Every now and then, Akio just looks into the camera in sorrow. Ah, Greece. Is that a Cerberus? Those were real? Take me seriously, Socrates, please. I wonder if centaurs, if I roll up a centaur, I'll zoom in on it for you. This wise-looking bearded old man seems to be in a pickle. Let's humor him and search this town for wise philosophers. Where are they? Don't ask us. We have no clue. Maybe they're bearded and old, too. This is music. Weird seeing cutscenes in a Katamari game. The other thing about the commercial is I'm a little mad because nobody told me what to wear. So I showed up to the commercial today and I showed up in my uniform because I assumed that there was going to be actors and there was going to be employees in the background. And everybody else who worked there was in normal clothes. And then the director did a head count and picked 4 people to be the stars. And she said, and I quote, I want whoever is wearing the flashiest stuff that stands out. And I was so pissed because normally I have really gaudy Hawaiian shirts and I definitely would have gotten picked for a starring role. But I showed up in my uniform, so they had to slap a Christmas sweater on me and give me background roles. So next time, I'm gonna wear the gaudiest shirt I possibly can. Because I missed out on a starring role. Because nobody told me to wear normal clothes. I'm so mad. Is this album in the Chatatouille? The current shirt I have is cool. This is my favorite Sonic shirt right now. Is the Sonic 1 bonus. The gaudy ass bonus stage. It's a good shirt. With the finishes. My favorite Sonic shirt. I almost didn't even buy this shirt, and I'm like, wait, this shirt kinda like it. I wish I had shirts, but I only have 3. The 3 shirts. You gotta get some VTuber shirts. Just go all out. Is Nut Camera supposed to be there, or did I forget? I gotta wait till he finishes those nuts. If you see something here that didn't exist in Greek times, let me know. Point it out. Point out anything that wasn't here during Greek times. Like, I don't think Greek time had, welcome mats. I don't think Greek time had cats. I don't think Greek time had 3-headed Shiba Inus. Cheese wheel. It's so funny looking up ancient history and seeing what existed at the same time. Because I guess, like, the Wild West and pirates and, like, samurais, like, I think those were all around, like, the same time. Or at least all existed around the same time. I need to roll up philosophers. I need to roll up people who look smart. Heavy labor is lightened when shared by many. Homer! I rolled up Homer! Whenever I roll up a philosopher, it says one of their quotes. As king, our singing skills can't be matched. Why is Homer not purple? Greek child. Alright, I gotta find more philosophers. Abraham Lincoln could have faxed a samurai during the Civil War. They were during the same time. There were no Katamaris in Greek times. This was in the Chatatouille. I really like Nutcam. I need to compile all of my fake footage corners. I need the one of me like warming up by the fire. I need the one of me doing the fake game, and I just need to have them all on screen. Who is this? Life is to discover one's own fate. Archimedes. It's an Archimedes quote. He's so wise. I wonder who this is. Each day a new sun rises. Heraclitus. Can't believe his parents named him that. Impending death cam. Ooh, there's a philosopher. I wonder who that is. Wisdom begins in wonder. Plato. Was Socrates even in Greek times? I just know the name, but I don't know if he was actually around in the Greek times. Who is this? Rather than spout meaningless words, opt for silence. Pythagorean. He's the guy who made the theorem. He's the guy who made the theorem. That was his theorem. That was Pythagorean's theorem. It was him all along. And it's Socrates. Nobody is around to be able to tell us. I did see this, the Homer clones.
I think Homer's idea of making...
I showed this earlier in the stream, but it's really funny because Fortnite is doing Homer clones right now. So if you go to Universal Orlando right now, they're doing a bit where there's just a swarm of Homers. And it's kind of scary. Like, it's supposed to be cute, but there's something frightening about it. There's something frightening about there being all these. There's so many Homers. There's no thought behind those eyes. The great Homer migration. I work in the back lot. I did not see all the Homers. The dead Homer where the actor died of heat stroke is still my favorite of the Homers. You win! But you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You can't stop there. I've never been to Universal Orlando, but I kind of want to go just to see all the Homers. Just because of Fortnite. Look at this. Pull up. I follow this guy. He's like, I had to do 1,000,000 takes.
I don't even know if this is usable.
This would be my dream, is to get to be in 3 seconds of Smiling Friends, and they're just like, send us 80 clips of you screaming. Just to get this shot. all that work. Pull up and you can sleep on my couch. As much as me going to Florida to see a bunch of Homers and then crashing on your couch. There's nothing I would rather do. I need one more philosopher. Where is he? Probably in there, but all these Greeks are so fat! My big fat Greek level. There he is. There's the centaur. There's the centaur. Look at his luxurious nipples. Let's get a good view of the behind. Pretty good. That's a pretty good centaur. Pretty good centaur. He's pretty attractive. Alright, I'm looking for another philosopher. Is that Marcy? Water is the origin of all things. Thales. There is not a philosopher named Thales. It's probably Thales? Thales? I did get Marcy, though. I like Marcy. Greek names are so funny. Okay, here he is. He's up here. I really want that centaur. Alright, which philosopher is this? Aristotle? Feliz Navidad? Who is he? Wait, that's Socrates? That was Socrates the whole time? Socrates. Pronounced Socrates. I was looking for Socrates the whole time, and that was him. That was him the whole time. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? To move the world, one must first move oneself. He was talking about Katamaris the whole time. All the philosophers were talking about Katamaris the whole time. Quite beautiful if you think about it. Can we go home now? We're craving sugary sweet. Sorry, I forgot my my Paula cam. Sorry, Paula. Once a Katamari, always a Katamari. All things are possible in the names of Katamari. As a historical figure, we want to establish a famous quote. Take the majestic beauty of this Katamari and... Yeah, where did this come from? 414, you're supposed to do it quick, stupid. Whoa, heart arrow. Makes our heart flutter. I wish Cupid was real. Because it would be really cool to get shot and then just, like, want to bang a random woman. I could probably word that better. That doesn't sound romantic at all. Cousin Marcy, what were you doing on Earth? You were shopping. Stop overspending. Or man. Isn't it whenever you get hit by Cupid's arrow, you fall in love with the first person you see? What if you see your dog? What if you see a flock of geese? What if you see a photo of Abraham Lincoln? How does it work? God, he is really devouring those nuts. Bazooka Planet, behold its wisdom. It's dangerous out there. Adventures of the Queen. Ancient Greece. Aww. Oh! It's filled with delectable urine. Oh! If I had a nickel for every time I slipped in urine and caused a disaster, I'd have 0 nickels, but maybe one day. Maybe there's always a chance. This was me during the Chatatouille stream. I think the Chatatouille stream was my worst layout, because it literally was a giant TV behind me that had the stream playing. So it's just an infinite loop of me. It's disgusting, because I look so fat and gross in the Chatatouille VOD. I only did that during the setup? Okay, thank God. I think I changed it to stars after that. I'm gonna be Marcy. You're a stupid little head. Skip around this album if you are. Don't feel forced. Ooh. It's on Spotify. Dots and Loops Expanded Edition. Oop. How do I crank it? I've heard this before. I've heard this song. You've used this song in something before. Apparently, I have it in a playlist. I have this in a playlist, so either you've sent it before or I just added it of my own accord. You probably sent it. I like this stuff. This is stuff I like. I'm gonna add this. I've been listening to a playlist someone made right now called Shibuya K Jazz. And as you can see by all these check marks, I like a lot of these. A lot of these are really good. Got a lot of that acid jazz in it that I like. Lamp is in there. Yes, lamp. Lamp, lamp, lamp. There is lamp. I remember because I saw lamp. I know jazz, Japan, but I've just been going through a bunch of jazz playlists. I've been going through jazz. So I've been doing jazz where I type a different genre and then I type jazz. Like I type upbeat jazz, or I type crazy jazz, or I type fusion jazz, or I type piano jazz. What lamp is in here? I can't remember. It was in there somewhere. Thoughts on freeform jazz? I like this one a lot. Oh, all that jazz. By the way, Picomo is not on Spotify. They only have an EP, and it's their last album is on Apple Music. My coworker uses Apple Music, and I'm like, I never even tried Apple Music. I always just do Spotify. Skip to about 2/3 in. Now here's that freeform jazz. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't the type of jazz that I would enjoy listening to, but this isn't the type of jazz I would listen to relax to. If you listen to it front to back, it really does come together. If I go into my liked songs and search jazz, I currently only have 170 jazz songs liked, which is a really low number. I need to up that number. I need to up that. It's a lot of Masayoshi Takanaka. Where's the one song that I was listening to? This is the song I was listening to when I got pulled over by the cop. So this song was playing as the cop was, like, questioning if I was drunk. That cover. Oh, that's a really good cover. Charlie Brown ass pullover.
Now you must acquire a
taste for freeform jazz. He was right. That's when you truly mature. Something about old jazz covers are awesome. What is this opening? This froze my Spotify. Oh, there it goes. Public playlist, Ant. Ant. I know some of you have pitched this idea. Ants crawled inside. I know some of you have pitched the idea of, like, just doing, like, music streams. Like, where I literally just go live and people just send me music and we just listen to music and make fun of each other's music taste and just, like, listen to music. I could do that sometime, because you guys have so many musics. Until somebody sends me a video game OST and I kick their ass. They have, like, 2,000, monthly listeners. I noticed that there's this really cool feature on Spotify that I like a lot. And I recommend people try it, which is where you pull up a song and you I don't know if it's on PC or if it's just on mobile, but you pull up a song and you come down, and they have a thing here, and it's like songs that sound like the band, songs that sound like the genre, and songs that sound like the song. And if I find a song I really like, I click songs that sound like the song, and it pulls up a bunch of, like, it's literally Spotify TikTok, and it only plays like 30 seconds of a song, but it's how I find songs quickly. And then I'm like, ooh. I know you're supposed to listen to a whole album and get the feel, but sometimes I just want to find songs quickly to help me discover new bands and stuff. I just do Spotify generated playlists. That's always good too, when I like search upbeat bossa nova on Spotify and some asshole has made a playlist of a bunch of songs and I'm like, oh, well that's convenient. I don't know why I called them an asshole. I just asked Grok for new music. I'm gonna ask Grok to blow you up. My goodness, how beautiful she is! Oh, your highness, I didn't see you there. The girl is so beautiful, I was hypnotized. By the way, I have a favor. Could you make a rose bouquet for her? I want to confess my love. Come on, please. Okay, pull up roses. There's 2 Picomo tracks on Spotify, but this is the only solo Picomo track. That's the one thing is a lot of times, I've had songs that I've liked before, and then like months later, they're off Spotify. And I'm like, why? The one thing Apple Music really sucks at, they have absolutely awful recommendations. That's the biggest thing I like about Spotify is recommendations. Because it's so hard to, like, just find stuff I like. I'm usually pretty anti-algorithm, but, like, when it comes to music, if I have a song I really like, being able to find, like, 8 songs that are similar is kind of neat. People are discovering Robot Alchemic Dive again. This game is so good.
I'll be back with something proper to eat. I'll have to go to the convenience store and get something nourishing. Ugh, they want too much for these vegetables. I'll get them at the grocery store. It is cheaper to buy vegetables here.
I think where she just blows up her friend's house. Why did she do that? What is this game? It's a mecha game where you can control, like, just the girl. You there, Marcy. Quit paddling around like a zombie. Help these lovers out. Her cousin, yeah. Welcome to Greek. Oh god, this is giving me flashbacks of the Rose level. I want to confess my love for that woman. Oh, ready. We come bearing love. Mars, you understand the assignment. You must spread love by making a bouquet of roses. You have 5 minutes to make roses. Friend gets a job and you can blow up their workplace, though it does end in a game over. Why is it installing Spotify? Why am I getting a Thai dollar sign? Why are you installing? I have Spotify. I don't want to listen to Thai dollar sign. Install this. The Thai dollar sign virus had just installed the second Spotify onto my computer. Why do I need 2 different Spotifys on my computer? Oh, Electro. It's a Bitcoin miner. It's a separate Spotify that mines Bitcoin from me. What an interesting song. I wonder where that's from. Interesting. I wonder what video that's from. Guys, how many flowers would it take for someone to confess their love for you for you to, like, go for it just based on how many flowers they gave you. 10 flowers to start with, our perfect darling. Oh, we got a choir. 0? What if I told you the message was last? Hey, Teal, are you ready to announce your debut for Kick live streaming? You were supposed to 3 years ago. One of my coworkers said I should make a Rumble account. And I'm like, Kick is already scary enough. I don't want to be on Rumble. Hop on Rumble. Can you imagine a Rumble account? God damn. Nice. I would, the whole right side of my screen would just be racism. This is the wrong song. Make out, fall out, breakout. Did you know the Fiji TV dad is on Rumble? I'm waking up Akio for this. My favorite quote from the game.
I found work at the bakery close by. Can you walk me there?
Of course.
No! The bakery! That's where I work!
Went out of his way to step on that. There's no such thing as yellow roses. 365, that says a love we'll never forget. What is this game about? You are a ball and you roll up things. That's Katamari. We're rolling up flowers to give to a girl. Because there's nothing girls love more than a ball of flowers. If you listen in the background, you'll hear a choir of boys singing about, I don't know, love. $999, this says, even in our next life, we'll meet again and again. I just rolled up the centaur cousin. I just rolled up the centaur cousin. Hang on, where is he? Oh my god. So many roses. Where is he? Yeah, he's in there somewhere. Thought Giant Steps was about to start playing. Ba 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 ba. Did you guys know that I was in a choir? I was in a stage performing band, and then I went through puberty, and my voice wasn't cute anymore. I could hit these notes. I probably sucked. No. What did I think of Pacomo? I like them. Cows and bears. I was in a choir in elementary school, and at the end of the year, we all got to go to the arcade and play games after performing songs for old people. The most embarrassing thing ever was in my sophomore year of high school. Our choir teacher was also our Spanish teacher. And he's like, Kyle, you should join the choir. And I'm like, no, I'm not a very good singer. And he's like, no, sing for me. Let me hear some notes. I bet you have a wonderful voice. And I'm like, I don't really want to. And take note, the entire class is looking at me. He's like, no, sing for us. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I would be a good singer And he basically hit me with the, okay, go back to your seat. I'm like, okay. I'm like, did I do very good? And he's like, you were great, Kyle, you were great. I have 3,000 roses. The woman will surely love it. Surprised you didn't sing a Kingdom Hearts song. Is that the woman I gotta roll up? That is the woman I gotta roll up. I was in a choir lead in 3rd grade and my took me out because we only sang gospel music. Yeah, if you're in a church choir, it's gospel music. If you're in a school choir, it's like, you know, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You gotta join like a professional choir, and then you get to sing Grease. Grease the musical, not Grease the place. What if the woman is severely allergic to roses? That could happen. There's a good chance I give her these roses and she has an allergic reaction. Do, 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 do. Did you hear the new Danny Brown album? No, I did not. 1 minute left. That's a pretty box. Consider it a thoughtful gift. Na 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 Katamari Damashi. It's like a girl giving me a ball of cats. It would kill me. She will die for the vine. Stardust by Danny Brown. I have not heard the album. Starburst.
Broke me up inside like listen to Evanescence. Was microphone checking at 7, no half steps on the weapon.
This is not the voice I was expecting. That is not. Listen to 1999.
Nigga soft like smoke a hookah when they ain't got no hoes around. If you don't know, but now I had your jaw like Bobby Brown. Broke it down then bring it back. Broke won't get shit like GameStop. Been around the block a couple times, but still stuck in that same spot. I'm about to start a whip, shine like Anderson. Nah, I got us trapped in. I can see the body goes in the heat just dry eyes. From the world other than 1990.
I feel like there's just a whole world of music out there that I just am unaware of. Completely.
The fuck kind of noise was that?
If you sent this genre of music back to like the 1950s when like rock and roll was picking up, what do you think it would do to people's brains? I like to flirt with men. Now there's a song I can get by. Why is my display capture broken? I can't turn off my display capture. Listen to the Teen Wolf OST. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard remix. This sounds King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard were the ones who actually remixed this. That wasn't a third party. King Gizzard walked in and was like, have you guys heard this new funk stuff? Happy National Pickle Day! We marked this as spam. Alright, I gotta wrap up soon because I gotta go film the podcast. So I gotta get as many roses as I can. Where's the woman? Where's the woman? Oh, I rolled her
Let's
up.
go big balls.
Let's go big balls. I thought I was supposed to roll up the woman that I was giving the roses to, but I just rolled her up. Teal, you're a podcaster now? Now, are you saying that with interest, or are you saying that with disgust? Because we do have a podcast called What Are My Options? Here's the link in the chat. Go ahead and follow that shit. Go ahead and follow that shit. If you want to see me, Lady and the Tramp meet with another man, I hardly see you interact with humans besides chatters. They talk about poop every episode. I'm literally about to film an episode in 15 minutes, so if there's anything you guys want me to bring up, now's the time to tell me. Anything I should bring up. Just bring up the tribute. Blossoms here, blossoms there, roses bearing love. Buckets and buckets of love. This is a Katamari. Oh, 66... 6,000... Those middle two numbers. Look, we don't want to say this, we don't want to tell you this, but this is no good. You can give it to her if you want, but we prefer more effort. Looky here, we got a tunic. Be careful when eating easy to stain foods like curry. It's Cousin Kenta. What were you doing on Earth? Racing a wooden horse. No idea what that means. Bring up Half-Life 3 and the worst poop you've ever had. Have we? I swear we've talked about the worst poop we've ever had. And if we haven't, then that's unbelievable. I'm pretty sure I've genuinely mentally repressed the worst poop I've ever had. Because I have had a poop so bad one time that I had to mentally repress it. Come back to Edo, Japan. No, I want to be a centaur. Studio albums. Talk about your best poop. I love how they only ever charted in Australia. Okay, no, there they go. That's a lot of albums. That's a lot of albums. Talk about your most embarrassing moment. What level is this? Largest possible. I'm not gonna have time for that level. King Giz is good. The more you play this game, the overworld gets more and more populated, which is neat, because it's just so chaos now. Have you talked about the Beatles Easter egg in your home yet? Beatles bathroom. Scotland forever. Why is there the noise of a man and a woman having sex in the background? I don't remember there being sexy noises in the background of Scotland Forever. Straight gas, though, for real, for real. Perfect size. Light the sacred fire. Let's light the sacred fire real quick. Phil, can you put this up in a corner? Know Your Chicken. It's a beautiful song. I do like that song a lot. 2017 was one of the best years in music history, and here's another example why. It says, Mr. Breast, give me money. Can you make this your background for the podcast? I was gonna have my background be nuts, but I'll probably do this instead. I'll probably do Remy Rat instead. That is probably a better background. Alright, this is the last level I gotta do before I wrap up. Oh, Your Highness, do you have a moment? We're opening ceremonies of a certain ball event. Could you light the sacred fire? Oh, this is the first Olympics! The audience would jump for joy seeing the mighty king fulfill his role. Light the sacred fire. 2 songs are available. That rat that I hate. How many nuts do I think Sun ate? I don't think he ate any nuts. I want you guys to predict now what challenges Sun did. Because he was supposed to eat a bunch of nuts, take a selfie with the spider, and get 2 strangers on the street to say what they're thankful for. There's no way he did the thankful. There's no way he did the nuts. I don't even think he found a spider. Cozy Dave Leisure, we're pleased. Oh, Marcy, we didn't see you there. We're quite comfortable with our current rolling methods. Well, Marcy, today we're changing it up. We want a blazy Katamari, light the sacred fire. Did I put that curse on him? About to find out. That bird that I hate. The Olympics! If he gets 0 challenges, it'll be really funny. There's no fire! Wowies, where are we? Why are there so many Earthlings here? We also competed top rings. If I can roll up these people into fire, that'll be really satisfying. You must proceed to light your flame. No dipping in the water. I'm pretty sure that the fire can go out. So I gotta be careful. Still, take your time with this level. I'm working on something. I have to leave in 10 minutes for pod. So you got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I gotta skedat. Has there ever been anybody that is caught on fire and, like, not taken damage? There's gotta be somebody out there who's, like, immune to fire. Like, somebody who's been on fire and then, like, the fire went out and they're, like, not even a scratch on them. So when you shower, do you clean your glasses? No. I barely even clean my ass. Barely even clean my balls. Barely even clean my face. I barely even clean. Yo, what's your prescription? I'm gonna be honest, the glasses I'm wearing right now are from like 2019. So my prescription is very much not what is currently on my face. Should just get new frames. I need new glass. I really, really need new glass. Like, it's at the point where my glasses are so scratched up that, like, I have a visible fog on the front of my eyes that I see at all times. There's nothing I can do about it.
I guess I could destroy this place accidentally on purpose. Oops. There goes the supermarket.
I love how you hear screaming, and he's just like, oops. You have reached a dead end. Do you clean your legs, or do you let the water run down? I clean my legs. If any of you disgusting hillbillies don't clean your legs and feet because the water and soap runs down so they get clean, that's not how that works. You gotta scrub your legs. You gotta scrub your feet. Don't be gross. Don't be gross and don't do that. I don't think you're capable of bending over to clean your legs. Some YouTubers did a test on what was cleaner, and letting the water run down is actually cleaner than scrubbing. I do not believe that. There's no way. It's true. How is it true? How is it true that not wiping your legs is cleaner than wiping your legs? Is it because I use the same sponge for my butthole that I use for my whole body? Oh, I rolled in the water. You really messed that up. We are truly disappointed. We were looking forward to this. Everyone was waiting eagerly. Get your act together. We shall not accept any excuses. There was a tiny little puddle of water this big, and I rolled into it, and the fire went out. That's not fair. Here's my little centaur guy. Oh, look at his little Roman helmet. Oh, it's the baby. Turns out letting your poop fall off on its own is cleaner than wiping. No. No, it's not. Use this as your background. Is Remy, did you slightly Photoshop a nut? You Photoshopped a nut onto the strawberry as small as possible.
20% of the human population doesn't wash their legs. And you know what? They're right. The thought is that the water, soap, and shampoo running down from the top of your body will actually get your bottom half clean. So we decided to test that out, and the results were shocking. The team and I decided to nasty up our legs and then hop into the shower for 10 minutes. And it was surprising to see other people's shower routines. Amy from our team apparently likes to go all rock concert.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't listen to the game theory guy about bathing. But what in the goddamn is jiggle? The artist, I think I'm too scared to press play on this. Might change my perception of music forever. Talk to him, man.
tablet device. Talk to it, man.
Boy.
After 487 seasons, they've still got it.
Could she? This is like that one SpongeBob character from the movie where all you see is the human part and then she jumps out and stabs you with her giant scorpion tail. That being said, I still would. 100%. I still would. Nothing would stop me. I have to go, guys. I gotta go because we're recording the podcast in a few minutes. Yo, please play Jiggle. Let me see if it's on YouTube. Hang on. Jiggle. Nope, looks like I gotta open Spotify. Alright, let's listen to Jiggle. Let's see if it sounds good. Let's see if this is the best song that I've ever heard. Present to you, Jiggle. I mean, it sounds about as what I expected. Does sound like the kind of music you would hear at a party. Immediate migraine. This sounds like a song that LMFAO would make if they got back together. Like the party rocker, I'm sexy and I know it. This, like, if they got back together after 15 days. 15 days. Like they broke up for 15 days. Listen to the drop.
Bitch.
It genuinely feels like dubstep had such a sound that for the last 10 years, people have been trying to make dubstep but make it sound different. And I don't know if they made it sound good, but they definitely made it sound different. Why does it sound like the first note of the beep boop bop from SpongeBob? It's the second SpongeBob reference I've made in 3 minutes. I have to stop. All right, I will see you guys probably Friday or Saturday. Gonna do some baby steps this week, but I work the next few days, so it's gonna be a little bit. But I gotta go record this pod, so I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Adios. Sorry, didn't have time. Was moving a new TV. It's all good, Tino. It's all good. Did you get to hang out with your one friend, or did he end up dying?
Please, please vote honestly. Compare me to Nate over here.
She's live right now playing Baby Steps, and she has Gyat, so she has an ass cam.
No. Oh.
I should really set up an ass cam. He didn't even message you back? Damn. I'm playing Luigi House, but at Mansion. Ask Son about what people are thankful for in detail. He better have video. He better have video. He better not just be like, yeah, I asked someone what they're thankful for, and they said the sun. I'm like, bullshit. All right, adios, you guys. Have a good one. Adios. See you later. Bye-bye. Adios. See you later. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Adios. Bye.